Hey guys, alright, so I'm going to show you some hamstring and glute work while you're seated. So it's a lot different. Like I said, you can use lacrosse balls, or I love these massage blocks because they have the trigger point on them, and it actually penetrates the tissue a lot more, and I don't have to do it for as long, so it's more beneficial and it gets the job done faster. I sell these. I'm going to put the link up with the video. So I sell things that I believe in, and I love them actually. So what we're going to do is give you a little bit of hip mobility and hamstring and glute work while you're seated. So I do this because I'm in school all day long and I don't really have time to sit there and waste doing recovery, but it's so important for your body. So I try to find time to do it throughout the day because nothing's more important than your body. So I got two trigger point things here. So one is for my glute, one is for bigger areas like my hamstring. I use this one a little bit more on my glute just because it's smaller and it triggers a little bit more. You're going to start up at the glute, come here and just sit on it. You can do this at the same time, but it's more intense when you do one at a time. So it's more intense for that tissue. Otherwise, this is going to take some of the pressure off that glute one. Okay, so with this, once you learn to relax, what you're going to do is you're going to come here and you're going to extend your leg. Nice and slow. Try not to flex this muscle at all, so you want to keep it completely relaxed. I put a picture up the other day of how many muscles you have in your hip, so it's pretty crazy. It's pretty interesting, but you want to try to relax all of those muscles. So you extend, come down, and like I always say, if you feel like you can't relax, don't move your leg. So you're adding a more intense movement to it. You're adding momentum, and you don't want that if you can't relax in the first place. So this is once you can relax, come all the way out, all the way down. Then you want to internally and externally rotate the hip. So this is internal rotation even though your foot's going out, and this is external rotation even though your foot's going in, because it's what's going on at the hip, not what's going on at your foot or knee. So you come there all the way to the end of range of motion. Don't just let it swing. Really push beyond where your leg stops, and then move it around a little bit. So you want to try to find those tender spots. Those are the ones that need it the most. And internally and externally rotate. Feels so good. Okay, and then you move down the hamstring. So you can find, 5 or 10 spots in there. Hold it for, if it's really bad, hold it for up 1 to 5 minutes. If not, just go ahead and get some movement going on in there so that the muscles can heal and they'll actually get stronger faster for your workout, and you'll recover faster too, so you won't be as sore. So with the hamstring, you have your biceps femoris, your semimembranosus, semitendinosus, and you want to hit all of them. So you start from the outside, go all the way down. They attach underneath, behind your knee, so you want to actually go the full length of the muscle. If not, you're just cheating yourself, and then your knots are going to come back. So the muscles being tight pull the joints in certain directions, and that creates muscle imbalances, and then creates scoliosis, create pelvic tilts. There's so many problems with that, and it's so common. It's not, everyone has it. So you want to fix yourself and be as healthy as you can be, so your workouts are as beneficial as they can be, and they're not painful. You don't want to come home from the gym and have pain. Nobody wants it. So again, once you can relax, extend all the way out, come here, internally and externally rotate. Okay, so you're going to do that all the way down and then go in a little bit more, and that's going to be the middle part of your hamstring. And I have good body control, so I can move right away and relax my leg. But if you feel like you're tense, don't move your leg, just let it relax. Try to be dead weight. Everything else can flex, but whatever you're working on, try to make it dead weight. You want to get blood flow to that area, and you want to uncontract those muscles so that when you work out the next time, they are actually available for you to work out. So if they're locked in a knot is like that, that's a muscle contraction. If it's not letting loose, you don't have that muscle to fire when you're doing your workout. So your joints are more vulnerable, you're not going to be able to lift as much weight. So staying healthy is just the best thing for you, basically. If you feel like you're not getting anywhere in your workouts, that's probably why. People jump into these workouts, they do too much too fast, and when you do that, the body thinks you're killing it, so if you move a certain way, momentum throws off the joint, the muscles lock up so that, you know, they can protect the joint. The joints are just ligaments and tendons held in there through tension by muscle force. So if you don't have that muscle force, the body locks it up to create basically fake muscle force. So internally, externally rotate. Try not to lean off of that when you move. Try to stay on it, and then internally and externally rotate. Okay, so all the way down. You can move in even further and get the adductors in there. Remember I said flex your toe to your face the whole time. If you let your leg just slap it, you're not going to get as much of a stretch as you would if you were here. So just think, when you're here, this is actually shortened and it's not giving that tension that it should. So you always keep it in anatomical neutral, and that's with your foot like that. And then go all the way down. Okay? So these are my massage blocks. Keep yourself healthy. Some little recovery work for your lower body. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks, guys.